So welcome. This is a video for day 4. So day 1 to 3 we have done 30 questions. Now for day 4 from question number 31. Show that log of cos 2x plus 2 equals to log of base 3 square root of cos 2x plus 2. So what am I going to do that one? I'm going to change the bases for the left hand side. Log base 3 square cos of 2x plus 2 whole to the power of 1. So we know that this power comes to the numerator and this power comes to the denominator. So it becomes 1 upon 2 log base 3 cos 2x plus 2. Now again 1 upon 2 is a total fraction goes to the power. So it becomes log base 3 square root of cos 2x plus 2. That's what he's asking us to prove it out. Now that is part A. Coming to part B, hence or otherwise solve this one. So what is that? So we are going to move this part A to a side next. So log 2 sin x to the base 3 equals to log base 9 cos 2x plus 2. Just now we have proved that log cos 2x plus 2 can be written as what it can be written as log base 3 square root of cos 2x plus 2. What's the point of doing it out like that? So log base 3 can be getting cancelled. So I will be left over with 2 sin x equals to square root of cos 2x plus 2. Now I do squaring on both sides. So what does that becomes? 4 sin square x equals to cos 2x plus 2. Now cos 2x formula is 1 minus 2 sin square x. So 4 sin square x equals to 1 minus 2 sin square x plus 2. Then bring all the terms on one side, so it becomes 6 sin square x equals to 3. Sin square x equals to 3 upon 6. So sin x equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. Plus or minus 1 upon square root of 2. So the value of that one will be pi upon 4. X value is pi upon 4. Because x lies between 0 to pi by 2, it is pi upon 4. Now how the mark scheme goes for this one? The first one is M1. For this, getting it out M1, and this is A1 and this is A1. And then for the second question, it is 5 marks question. So how does the 5 marks are distributed over there? So first getting it out, this is M1, then it is again A1, then another A1 for this, and getting it out A1, and finally A1 over here. Question number 32. On 1st January 2020, Laurie invests $2,000 in an account that pays a normal and annual interest rate of 5.5% compounded quarterly. The amount of money at the end of each year follows a geometric sequence. Find the common ratio. So the common ratio is going to be 1 plus 5.5 divided by 100. So which is 1 point. And again it is quarterly divided by 4. So because of quarterly, we are writing it out 4. So it will become 1.056. Laurie makes further no deposits or withdraw from the account. Find the year in which the amount of money in Laurie's account will double the amount she invested. So 2p. It becomes 2p. If at all she would have invested p times 1 plus r upon 100. 5.5 divided by 4 times, because of quarterly, 4 times 100, and the time also will be 4n. Now p and p gets cancels. So what do I get it out? 2 equals to 1.056 whole to the power of 4n. Then you can get the answer as use the calculator. You'll be getting the answer as 12.7 years. So which year is going to be that? 2032. 2032 will be the year. So for this 2032, you'll be getting it out A1 mark, and it is a 3 marks question. So this is another M1 and over here A1. And for part A, it's a 3 marks question. So both M1 and A1 over here for this, and final answer is also going to be A1. Question number 33. Solve the equation 2 ln x equals to ln 9 plus 4. Give your answer in the form of x equals to p to the power of q. So 2 ln x minus ln 9 equals to 4. So it becomes ln x square minus ln 9 equals to 4. So ln x square upon 9 equals to 4. So x square upon 9 equals to e power 4. So x square equals to 9 e power 4. So x equals to square root of 9 e power 4, which is 3e square. Because x is greater than 0, I take only positive value. So that's going to be the answer. So it's a 5 marks question. So first of all, over here one method mark and another here method mark to writing in the formula. Then I'll be getting it at an accuracy mark over here and accuracy mark and finally accuracy mark. Question number 34. The first three terms of arithmetic sequence are there. Show that u1 equals to 4. Prove that the sum of first n terms of arithmetic sequence is a square number. So we know that u2 minus u1 will be equals to u3 minus u2 in a arithmetic sequence. So which is nothing but what? 5u1 minus 8 minus u1 equals to 3u1 plus 8 minus 5u1 minus 8. So this gives me 6u1 equals to 24, u1 equals to 4. That's going to be the answer. Method mark and accuracy mark. Prove that the sum of first n terms of an arithmetic sequence is a square term. So now, first of all, I have to find out the common difference. So for part B, I'll find common difference, which is u2 minus u1, which is 5u1 minus 8 minus u1, which is 4u1 minus 8. u1 was 4, 4 times 4 minus 8, so common difference is going to be 8. Now Sn equals to nothing but what? N upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So nothing but what? N upon 2, 2u1 is 8 plus n minus 1 times d is also 8. So it becomes nothing but how much? 4n square. So we can see that it is a square of a number. That's going to be the answer. So accuracy mark for this, method mark for this, and accuracy mark for this, and an accuracy mark for this. In that way, the 4 marks are there. Question number 35. Helen and Jane commence new jobs, each starting at an annual salary of 70,000. At the start of each year, Helen receives an annual increase of 2,400. Let Hn represents the Helen's annual salary at the start of the nth year. Show that Hn equals to this one. So what am I going to do? Hn equals to H1 plus n minus 1 times d. So but H1 is going to be nothing but how much? 70,000. And common difference is going to be nothing but how much? 2,400. Plug in that one, you should be getting Hn equals to 70,000 plus n minus 1 times 2,400. So it becomes 2,400n plus 67,600. That's going to be the answer for this. So use the method mark and the accuracy mark, and this is the answer given. Then part B, given that Jane's follows geometric sequence and at the start of each year, Jane receives an annual increase of 3% for previous annual salary. Jane's annual salary is Jn. At the start of the nth year, the employment is given. Given that Jane follows a geometric sequence, state the value of the common ratio. So the common ratio is going to be nothing but what? 1.03 is going to be the common ratio. That's directly 1 mark question. At the start of the nth year, Jane's annual salary exceeds Helen's annual salary for the first time. Find the value of n. So we are supposed to find the value of n. Jn is greater than Hn. So what you can do it out is, you can use a calculator to keep on calculating the formula, or else what is that? use a formula for the Jn. Jn is nothing but what? Draw the graph for Jn 70,000 times 1.03 whole to the power of n minus 1 is greater than Hn's formula was 2400 n plus 67,600. Find the point of intersection by using GDC. You will be able to get that answer as 10.8, 10.80, which is equal to 11 years. That's going to be the answer. So this is method mark, and the accuracy mark. Next part. For the value of n found in part C, state the Helen's annual salary and Jane's annual salary correct to nearest dollar. So we are going to find it out. H11, use the calculator, you should be getting it out 94,000, and J11, you should be getting it out 94,074. So you get an accuracy mark over here and accuracy mark over here. That gives you 2 marks. Part D, find Jane's total earnings at the end of the 10th year employment, give your answer into the nearest dollar. So Sn equals to J1 times r to the power of n minus 1 by r minus 1. So that will be equals to 70,000 times 1.03 whole to the power of 9 minus 1 by 1.03 minus 1, which is going to be the value of 71,137.42, but finally in nearest dollar 711,137 dollars. That's going to be the answer. So M1, M1, A1 and another A1. Now question number 36. A biased coin is weighted such that the probability P of obtaining a tail is 0.6. The coin is tossed repeatedly and independently until the tail is obtained. Let E be the event of obtaining the first tail on an even number toss. Find the probability of E. So, obtaining first tail on the even number of toss. So, what am I going to do that? It can happen on the even. So it can happen on the second toss, fourth toss, sixth toss, and so on 2nth toss. Now, probability is nothing but what? Probability of E will be on the second toss will be 0.4 times 0.6, because what is the thing is probability of obtaining the tail is 0.6. So on the first toss it is a head and tail on the second toss. Now what am I going to do it on the third toss? It will be 0.4 on the first toss, head on the first toss, tail on the second toss, head on the second toss, head on the third toss, and tail on the fourth toss. Head, 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 and a tail. Similarly, if at all I want to do for the sixth toss, it's going to be first 5 tosses should be head. The first 5 tosses should be head, and then the sixth toss is going to be the tail. So head, 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 and then a tail. So I am going to get it out in this way. So what does that becomes? 0.4 times 0.6 plus 0.4 whole cube times 0.6 plus 0.4 whole to the power of 5 times 0.6 plus and so on. So what is that? It becomes the sigma value. If at all I want to write sigma n equal to 1 to infinity 0.4 whole to the power of 2n minus 1 times 0.6. That's going to be the probability. And how many marks sum is that? 6 marks sum. So first of all, we need to know it is an M1 for this, then M1 for this, M1 for this, and writing again another M1 for this, and an A1 for this, and finally what is this? Writing a formula you will be getting it out an A2. Next, we have to find it out the sum for this one. So what am I going to do that? So it goes to S infinity. S infinity is U1 upon 1 minus R. U1 is 0.6 times 0.4 divided by 1 minus R. Common ratio is 0.4 whole square. So simplify that, 0.286 is going to be the answer. So another method mark over here and an accuracy mark over here. Question number 37. Find the range of possible values of k such that e to the power of 2x plus ln k equals to 3e to the power of x. So e to the power of x whole square minus 3e to the power of x plus ln k equals to 0. Now it has at least one real solution. So discriminant should be equals to, greater than or equals to 0. So minus 3 whole square minus 4 times 1 times ln k is greater than or equals to 0. So what does it becomes? Ln k is less than or equals to 9 upon 4. K is less than or equals to e power 9 upon 4. But we know that k value should be always positive, so it should be greater than 0. That's going to be the answer. So for making a quadratic equation, then using the discriminant and using that formula and showing that what it says, it is a1 over here and a1 for this one and a1 for this. Question number 38. Consider the arithmetic series u1, u2, u3. The sum of n terms of this sequence is given. Find the sum of 5 terms. Sum of 5 terms, just plug in n equals to 5. N equals to 5. So we get S5 equals to 45. So method mark and an accuracy mark. Then part B, given that S6 equal to 60, find U6. S6 equals to 60. S6 is nothing but what? S6 plus U6, or S5 plus U6 is going to be nothing but what? S6. S5 is nothing but how much? 45 plus U6 equals to S6. So this gives me nothing but what? U6 equals to 15. So a method mark over here and an accuracy mark over there. Then next, what is being asked? Find U1. So we know that S6 equals to nothing but what? 6 upon 2 U1 plus U6. So that is 60 equals to 3 times U1 plus 15. This gives me U1 value as 5. So this is going to be method mark and an accuracy mark. The next, hence or otherwise write an expression for UN. So we have to find it out. First of all, once I could able to find it out, U6 and U5. U6 was 16 and U1 is 5. We got U6 is 15 and U1 is 5. So what am I going to do? U6 equals to U1 plus 5D. So 15 equals to 5 plus 5D. So 5D equals to 10. D equals to 2. First get the value of D. Next, what is being asked in part D? Part C, find an expression for UN. We have to find an expression for the nth term. Nth term formula is nothing but what? U1 plus n minus 1 times D, which is 5 plus n minus 1 times 2. So which is going to be 5 plus 2n minus 2, which is 2n plus 3 is going to be the answer. So for finding this is M1, again an M1 and an A1. Next, consider the next part of the question. Consider the geometric sequence UN where U1, U2 equals to V2 equals to U1 and V4 equals to U6. Find the possible values of the common ratio. So for part D, we know that what it says, V2R square will be equals to V4. And what is being told over there? V2 equals to U1 and V4 equals to U6. Or else I will do it out like this. V2 equals to U1 and V4 equals to U6. So V2 will be equals to 5 and V4 will be equals to 15. So V2 upon V4 equals to 5 upon 15. V2 is V1 times R and V4 is V1 times R cube equals to 1 upon 3. V1 gets cancels and 1 upon R square equals to 1 upon 3. R square equals to 3. So R equals to plus or minus root 3. That's going to be the answer. So M1, M1 and an A1. Next part of the question, given that V99 equal to 0, find the value of V5. So part E, V99 is less than 0. It implies common ratio is less than 0. So V5 will be equals to V1 times R to the power of 4. So what was V1? Have we got it on V1? We did not get V1. So first of all, we have to get it out, or else V1 times R to the power of 4 or V4 times R. V4 was 15 and R is minus root 3. So which is minus 15 root 3. That's going to be the answer. M1 and an A1. Question number 39. Consider arithmetic sequence U1 equal to 0.6, U4 equals to 0.15. Find the common difference. So U1 plus 3D equals to U4. So 0.6 plus 3D equals to 0.15. So D equals to minus 0.15. So this is an M1 and an A1 over there. Next, the following table shows the probability distribution of the discrete random variable. Find the value of K. So we know that what is this? Such that probability of xn equals to un upon k and k belongs to R plus. He's asking us to find the value of k for that. So we know that sum of all probabilities is going to be 1. 0.6 upon k plus u2 upon k plus u3 upon k plus 0.15 upon k equals to 1. So we know that this is 0.6 upon k plus 0.45 upon k plus 0.3 upon k plus 0.15 upon k equals to 1, which is 1.5 upon k equals to 1. So k equals to 1.5. Accuracy mark, and what is this? The accuracy mark over here. But for that, what we should be doing it out? We should know that u2 and u3 values. So u2 value and u3 value should be known. So for that, we know that common difference is this, and we know u1 is 0.6. So therefore, find it out u2, which is u1 plus d, which is 0.6 minus 0.15, which is 0.45. Then u3 will be u2 plus d, which is 0.45 minus 0.15, which is going to be 0.3. That way, you'll be getting it out to another method marks. Now finally, question number 40 for this video. What is he asking? The following diagram shows this region. The shaded region R is bounded by the curve x-axis and the line x equals to C. The area of R is ln 3. Find the value of C. So, area of this one is ln C. So what am I going to do? Area equals to integral 0 to C x upon x square plus 2 dx. So what am I going to do? I am going to do the substitution, or else instead of substitution 2 and 1 upon 2. So what we can do that from here, area equals to 1 upon 2 ln of x square plus 2. What is the formula I have used? I have used that if at all there is any function in the denominator, its derivative should be there in the numerator, then it is ln denominator. That's going to be the formula I have used. So from there, I'll be getting it out. Area is ln 3 equals to 1 upon 2 ln c square plus 2, substitute the upper limit, minus ln 2, substitute the lower limit. So what does it becomes? Ln 3 equals to 1 upon 2 ln c square plus 2 upon 2. So 2 ln 3 equals to ln of c square plus 2 upon 2. So ln 9 equals to ln of c square plus 2 upon 2. Ln and ln gets cancels. So you should be getting it out. C square plus 2 upon 2 equals to 9. So c square plus 2 equals to 18. C square equals to 16. C equals to 4. That's going to be the answer. And it is a 6 marks question. So first of all, to write the formula is M1, and getting it out the formula over here, A1, 1 mark, substituting the limits, another 1 mark, simplification, another 1 mark, 4 marks, then getting an equation in terms of this one is 5 and 6 marks. That's going to be the answer. So C equals to 4. So that completes this video. See you in the next video. Bye.